Hello everyone, hope everyone is fine. So we are discussing our unit 2, lesson number 2, that is units and measurements. Okay, so in units and measurements we have discussed till now about what do you mean by unit, what do you mean by fundamental unit, what do you mean by derived unit, and what is the measurement of length, that how we can measure length. So there are two methods, one is direct method and another one is indirect method. In direct method we can measure the length with the help of scale like meter scale, vernier scale, screw gauge, like this. Okay, that we discuss. An indirect method, in indirect method we have discussed about this one, the measurement of height of tower, measurement of height of what, measurement of height of inaccessible tower, that is also done. What is the formula? H equal to x divided by cot alpha minus cot beta, this is done. So we are basically doing about measurement of inaccessible height, that is the height of a hill, height of mountain, like this. So some indirect methods are still pending to discuss, that we will discuss, that we will go for in our today's class. So what is the topic? Sorry, the name of the chapter is units and measurements, and in units and measurements we are doing about measurement of length. So indirect method for measurement of length. Okay, so in indirect method the two methods we have already discussed. Acha, before discussing this one, let us discuss an extra topic, that is types of angle, that is types of angle. Okay, so angle are of how many types? So till now you only know about one type of angle, that is plane angle, but there is one more type of angle, that is known as solid angle. So what do you mean by solid angle? तुम लोगों ने तो आइसक्रीम लिया है ना, कभी कभी आइसक्रीम खाया है कभी, तो वो आइसक्रीम पे जो कोन्स होता है, वो कोन पे जो नीचे में ऐसे देखने से, दिस इज द शेप ऑफ द कोन ना, तो उस कोन का नीचे में जो एंगल फॉर्म होता है, दैट इज नोन एज सॉलिड एंगल. फॉर एग्जांपल, सपोज अभी एग्जांपल में कैसे दिखाऊँ तुम लोगों को. सपोज ये देखो, इन दिस बुक इफ़ वी, इस पे तो नहीं होगा, जस्ट ए मिनट. ये देखो, दिस वन हियर, सपोज इफ वी मेक इट लाइक दिस, if we make a cone shape structure say like this, so can you see here the three dimensional angle, this angle, यहाँ पे जो थ्री डायमेंशनली जो एंगल फॉर्म हुआ है, that is known as your solid angle. Okay, so angle are of how many types? Angle are of two type. One is plane angle, जो अभी तक तुम लोगों ने, जिसके बारे में तुम लोगों ने पढ़ाई किया है, जो भी एंगल मिला है सब प्लेन एंगल. प्लेन एंगल, it can be represented in a plane. Okay, so angle, types of angle, the first one is plane angle, this one, this is theta. Okay, suppose let us do it by like this. Suppose this is a circle, this is the center O, this is the radius, so this is the angle theta. So A to B is nothing but arc. A B याते की बोली कॉय, आर्क बोली कॉय. So তোমালোকে এটা বস্তু গম পোৱা যে টেন থিটা ইজ ইকুৱেল টু কি আছিলে পাৰপেণ্ডিকুলাৰ, মানে এইখিনি যদি থিটাৰ ভেলু একদম যদি স্মল হয় দেন পাৰপেণ্ডিকুলাৰ উইল বি হোৱাট AB and base will be OA. Okay, so if ये कब होगा, if theta is small. अच्छा, अगर थीटा स्मॉल है तो टेन थीटा इज ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल टू थीटा and AB is nothing but arc divided by OA is nothing but radius. So from today onwards you remember this formula that theta is equal to arc divided by radius in a circle. From here arc, which is AB here, what is the arc? Arc here is AB na, so arc AB is equal to theta into R, so AB is equal to R theta. Remember what is the unit of angle? The unit is SI unit के बारे में हम लोग बता रहे हैं. हाँ, SI unit is radian, R AD. तो what is the SI unit of angle? This is radian and theta is equal to always arc divided by radius. ठीक है. अच्छा, what is the second type of angle? After this, the second type of angle is solid angle. इसका डेफिनेशन लिखना from textbook. In your textbook you will get the definition of solid angle. So if we look at this diagram, suppose this is the cone here, this angle, suppose small angle d theta will be called as solid angle. And what is the SI unit? SI unit is steradian. Okay, so you remember the definition from textbook and the unit. Okay, so indirect method for measurement. One is done measurement of height of tower, next one is measurement of height of inaccessible tower. Okay, third one is equal to your measurement of diameter of the moon. How we can calculate the measurement, or how we can calculate the diameter of the moon? Measurement of diameter of the moon. Okay, so how we will calculate? You cannot go to the moon, so how will you calculate the diameter of the moon? Okay, so let us look at this. Suppose this is the earth, और हम सब लोग कहाँ पे है? We are on the surface of the earth. We are on the surface of the earth. This is suppose say the moon here, and this is the diameter of the moon A B. The diameter is D. So you are observing the moon. Suppose one is this one, another is this one. Okay, what is the angle in between these two lines? This is your equal to theta. And what is this? This is the distance between the moon and the earth. ये क्या है? This is moon. So you got the relation. अब देखो, this angle will be very very small. So this D can be calculated as arc, and this one can be calculated as radius. So what is the value of theta from here? So we have theta equal to arc by radius. So what is the arc here? If this is the angle, this perpendicular will be considered as, or this one is the arc na. So arc will be AB. मतलब मान लो यहाँ पे ऐसा एक सर्कल है, इस बिगर सर्कल का दिस पोर्शन इज द आर्क हियर. सो व्हाट विल बी द रेडियस? द रेडियस विल बी स्मॉल d. So this is d divided by small d. So capital D will be theta into d. Capital D will be theta into this d. So in this way we can calculate the diameter of the moon. Okay. Acha, one more important method for calculation of these large distances is your parallax. So this is also a kind of parallax. Now what do you mean by parallax? Dekho, this is a practical example. Keep your this finger at this position and close your one eye. Ek aankh band karo, then close this eye. You will find that there is a shifting in the position of this finger. And why this shifting? Actually that distance, that shifting jo hua hai na, that is the distance between the two eyes. Okay. So आप देखो ये पूरा यहाँ पे है, ठीक है. तो मैंने इसको ऐसे देखा, फिर ऐसे देखा, तो there will be a shifting. That shifting is nothing but the distance between the eye. From here, it is making some angle with it is making a draw a line from this point to your left eye and from this point to your right eye. So what is this angle? This angle is theta, which is at this position theta. ये वाला distance कितना है? Small d. ये वाला distance भी कितना है? Small d. We know, then we can calculate the distance between our two eyes. Okay, distance between our two eyes can be calculated if I know the angle. ये line और एक line with your right eye. Then if we can calculate the angle, then we can calculate the distance between our two eyes. So this is one indirect method, and the name of the method is parallax. Okay, this is known as your parallax. So if you are observing this point and this point, this is theta, then diameter can be calculated easily. Go through your textbook. These things, if you want to understand clearly, you must go through your textbook at least for once. What is parallax and all these things. Now the second one is, what are the units of length? Units of length we will discuss now. Unit of angle we have discussed. What are the types of angle? Plane angle, solid angle we have discussed. And remember one important formula, that is theta is equal to always arc divided by radius. Done. Now some units of length. Some smaller units will be there and some bigger units will be there. So units of length. So first we will start from smaller units, then we will continue, we will go into some bigger units. Okay. So you will be requiring what is 1 FM. FM means Fermi meter. 1 Fermi meter is equal to 10 to the power minus 15 meter. Okay. Remember, 1 picometer, PM. PM means picometer. This is 10 to the power minus 12 meter. Okay. These are smaller unit of length. 1 nm. Nm means nanometer. This is 10 to the power minus 9 m. One very important unit, 1A0. Okay, this is known as Armstrong. 1 Armstrong is equal to, this is spelling थोड़ा गलत हो सकता है, Armstrong और Armstrong कुछ ऐसा था. This is 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay. 1 micro, this is micrometer. 1 micrometer is 10 to the power minus 6. Next one is 1 mm. Mm means millimeter 10 to the power minus 3. Next one is 1 centimeter. You know cm is centimeter. I am not going to write. 10 to the power minus 2. Next one is 1 decimeter, that is. Next one is 1 decameter, which is 10 meter. Next one is 1 hectometer, this is 10 to the power 2. Next one is 1 kilometer, sorry, it is 10 to the power 3. So these units we will use in our physics, okay? So commonly we will use nano, this one, Armstrong, micro, milli, centi and kilometer. They will be commonly used. अच्छा, some bigger units of length, जिसके बारे में एग्जाम पे definitely you will get question. These are some bigger units of length. Bigger means extremely bigger units of length. Okay? So the first one is your astronomical unit. Some bigger units of length. Bigger units of length. So what are some bigger units of length? Number 1 AU. 1 AU means astronomical unit. So what is astronomical unit? Astronomical unit. So astronomical unit का मतलब क्या है? It is the distance between, or you can write average. It is the average distance between the sun and the earth, okay? And the earth. So if you say 2 astronomical unit, then it will be what? It is the 2 times of distance between the sun and the earth, okay? I will give you the value. It is given in your textbook that what is the value of 1 astronomical unit. 1 astronomical unit is 1.496 into 10 to the power 11. 1.496 into 10 to the power 11 meter. So you can write 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 for calculation purpose. Okay. Number 2, 1 LY. LY means light year. So what is the light year? So it is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. अच्छा, what is the distance traveled by light in 1 year? देखो, distance का formula क्या था? Speed into time, ना? तो what we will write? We will write speed. किसका speed? Light का speed. So it will be speed of light into time. What is time? What is the time here? Into 1 year. Speed of light, as you already know, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. 1 year is 365 days. 1 year. अच्छा, per day 24 hour. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes is into 60 second. So this is unit will be second. Second will be cancelled out. So the answer will be, इतना कौन कैलकुलेशन करेगा? It will be 9.46 into 10 to the power 15. It is 9.46 into 10 to the power 15 meter. Okay. So this is light year, and the biggest unit of length is parsec. Parsec means parallactic second. A parsec means parallactic second. Okay. So the third, that is the biggest unit, is parsec. So the third one is 1 parsec. So what is parsec? Parallactic second. Now what is a parallactic second? Dekho, definition, I will simply follow the definition given in your textbook, that parsec is the distance. Parsec definition से लेकिन कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा. हाँ, parsec is the distance at which average radius of the earth orbits. Average radius of the earth's orbit. Average radius of the earth's orbit subtends at an angle. Subtends at an angle of 1 arc second. At an angle of 1 arc second. ये तो definition you have to write in your exam, अगर definition आता है तो. But what is actually parsec? देखो, what is actually parsec? This is the sun at this position, and this one is the earth. This is suppose say the earth. So what is the distance between the sun and the earth? You know, this is 1 astronomical unit. Okay. So you imagine here a line, draw here a line. This one. Okay. Then if this line is making an angle 1 second here, what is the unit of angle? Degree. मतलब not SI unit, we can say degree, जो हम लोग commonly follow करते हैं. Degree. If you divide 1 degree in 60 equal division, then each division will represent 1 minute. This is not the unit of time. When I am saying about 1 minute, this is not the unit of time now. If you divide 1 degree in 60 equal division, then each division will represent 1 minute. So imagine how small it is, the 1 minute. But if you divide that 1 minute into another 60 equal division, then each division will represent 1 second. So if this line makes an angle of 1 second here, then this distance, देखो, if you want to make this angle 1 second, ये line कितना लंबा होना चाहिए? Okay, so this is known as 1 parsec. This distance is known as 1 parsec. So you imagine, ये तो जे तলত line আছে, red color line, तो ये किमान दूरলৈ যাব লাগিব, so that 1 astronomical unit ইয়াতে 1 second angle বনাব. So it's a very huge unit of length, and 1 parsec is equal to 3.08 into 10 to the power 16 meter. This is the value of 1 parsec. Okay. So we have discussed some smaller unit of length. We have discussed about some bigger unit of length. We have discussed about some angle also. Now the question is, मैंने बोला degree, radian and degree, minute and second. So you must have to know that how will you convert degree into radian, minute into radian and all these things. So in measurement of angle, you have to be very much careful. So I will give you some data now. In trigonometry or whatever, when we will draw the sine wave, this is 180 degree. It can be written as 180 degree also or pi also. It means we can say that we know that 180 degree is equal to pi radian. If I convert degree into radian, matlab into SI unit of angle, so 180 degree will represent pi radian. So 1 degree will represent pi divided by 180 radian. Remember this one always. So 1 degree is equal to what? 1 degree is equal to 60 minute. You cannot write here MIN. You have to write in this format. 60 minute is equal to pi by 180 radian. So 1 minute is equal to pi by 180 into 60 radian. Okay. Acha. Then what is the value of 1 second? Dekho, 1 minute is equal to 60 second. This is pi by 180 into 60. So what is the value of 1 second? 1 second is equal to pi by 180 into 60 into 60 radian. Okay. So these are conversion. We are not doing anything from here. We are not doing anything about physics here. We are simply doing some numerical calculation. These things, they are directly from mathematics. Okay. There is no physics here. So this is about the conversion of angle. So I think based on conversion of angle, there is a problem in your textbook. Example 2.1. Calculate the angle 1 degree, 1 minute and 1 second. So if you calculate this value, what is the value of pi? 22 by 7. If you calculate this value, you will be able to solve question number 2.1. Okay. So we will do some numericals are there, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, that we will do in our next class. Okay.